What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a more serious style video. So serious, I even pre-recorded my gameplay. I think this is like the second time I've ever even done that in the history of the channel. But yeah, so I have some serious stuff I need to talk about. You see, my Discord server just got laid under siege by raiders for 3 days straight last week. 3 days straight. Along with this, this whole raid stems from another underlying issue within the community that I really need to discuss in this video. And along with that, I've now received an email from some Spanish or Turkish guy. The name is a bit weird. You'll see in... Nah, I can't leak the... I'm not going to show the name, but, yeah, I'm receiving death threats from people in my emails now. And this was before the raid even happened. So... I don't know what the fuck happened. I wanted 2026 to be a good year for the channel, and I wanted to revive this channel and like get it back to like a renaissance. But then again, I know you can't schedule a renaissance, but still, I wanted it to be some sort of a channel revival. Like, say, the first time I tried to revive the channel, it didn't work out as well, but it still did kind of work because then we got better stuff from it. And along with that, like, my previous channel revivals have all been pretty swell. So I wanted this channel revival to go the same, since this would be the biggest one the channel would ever have, since this channel died for 5 months straight with only 2 shorts being published. But instead, my Discord server gets raided for 3 days straight by people that I had banned in the past. I've now received emails of people wanting me to die. Okay. And clearly there's gonna need to be a big investigation with the mod team in my Discord server. So I'm gonna get into it right now. Subscribe. Intro! Okay, so this begins about over the summer, right? During the summer, me and my friends were in the Shy Guy Bazaar Discord server. So, if you know Ball, and you know about, like, if you watched, since I don't think really much of you guys that watch my channel even pay attention to the Jak and Daxter games, if there's anyone that showed you guys the Jak and Daxter games, it's me with the multiple videos I've made on it, because it's one of the best video game series I've ever played in my entire life. But, the first Jak and Daxter was actually the second video game I ever played. The first game was Mario Kart Double Dash. But anyway, that's besides the point. So if you know Ball, and you watch The Rixer, and you watched his history of Jak 3 speedrunning, you may have known about the Skype group made for that community, which is like the first like hub for the community, known as Jakira's Underground. Shy Guy Bazaar was made by a friend of ours named Q Dot, and Shy Guy Bazaar was basically our version of Jakira's Underground. It was where the community birthed. Okay? Someone then joined the community named Shamar. Now, I always thought he was pretty alright. But then things would start to deteriorate. So you see, me and Q-Dot, I met Q-Dot the day I joined and started being active in the Mario Kart World Discord server, making him my first friend in the community. And then, of course, along with him, I met someone else named Shortbrick. Shortbrick has not been seen for months. Why? His parents are like the super duper strict type. Like the really strict type. And along with that, our friend Shamar, when we were talking in Shy Guy Bazaar, was sending a lot of messages, and it was pinging him. So then this guy, Shortbrick, wakes up, because in his time zone, it was the middle of the night. So then, well, it was the middle of the day for us. So then he wakes up, right? And then he's like, yo, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep. But then instead of just apologizing and then just like, because like they got kind of angry at each other, but then we both made them chill out. But instead of backing down, this dude Shamar continued to press him, which isn't a good idea. So Short Break wound up getting caught by his parents being up way too late than he needed to be, and got forced to block all of us and stop using Discord. So because of this guy Shamar, I lost my second friend I ever made in the community. One of the first two friends, since QDot and Shortbrick were my two first friends. Long live Shortbrick. He will be missed. Spaghetti and meatballs. But anyway, ball knowledge. But anyway, then about a month ago, or a month and a half ago, Shamar invited a shit ton of his friends into my Discord server. And at first, they then became quickly the most active people in the server, more active than people that have been in the server for a while. So then I thought that was kind of strange, but then at the same time I didn't really think much of it. Of course, then this would change when then the friend group would start getting into drama, and they would do the stupidest shit ever. Okay, I'm talking one of them posted an expired debit card that they owned into the Discord server. I'm sorry, but there's still valuable information on the debit card, whether it's expired or not. So you just put your private information in my Discord server. So of course I deleted that shit instantly, and I'm like, yo, don't put your fucking credit card in my fucking Discord server. Are you fucking stupid? But they're all kind of stupid. But anyway, then the biggest case of bullshit was then when someone named Clark the Apple user would impersonate Shamar on TikTok and start a big controversy over it, which would then last a couple days. I then gave Clark the Apple user, with our new trial system in the server, about a week to clear his name. He didn't. And on top of that, this friend group started a lot of mini drama, along with Shamar, who started a shit ton of drama. So a couple of them got banned, including Clark and Shamar. This was a month before last week. Last week, I come home from school, I look at my phone, I see that Jeffrey Epstein joined my Discord server. And at first I'm like, what the fuck is this? So then I look at this guy's, and when I give him a role, I look at his bio. It's the same bio as Clark the Apple user. So then I bring that up. And then he just straight up confirms that it's Clark. So then I ban him. You're ban evading. Get out. Along with another person who was ban evading, they got banned too. So how did they react? They rejoined on other accounts, raided the server, and the friends that were still in my server then joined in on the raid, but I stopped it. But this attack on my server lasted over a course of 3 days. The day it started at 2 a.m. later that night, one of my mods had to ban some guy for joining and pinging at everyone and spamming porn and racial slurs at 2 a.m. And then, earlier than that, at like 10:30, I was just trying to play Mario Kart and have fun, right? Because I had a boring day at school, it was right after break, I just wanted to chill. No, I look in QDot's new server, since Shy Guy Bazaar has been dead for a while. I look in his new server, and then I see that these people raided his server too, spammed porn, and then the mod team did absolutely nothing. What the fuck? So then I come after the mod team after I clean it all up for like 30 minutes, and then I'm like, yo, you guys need to show some more respect for the owner of the server and not let his server get trashed while he's inactive, or I'm gonna be the one to leave. Because it's disrespectful to the people that the mods did nothing. Because then the people had to see all that shit for 2.5 hours. But along with that, it's disrespectful to QDot because his mod team completely failed him. So I think that's fucked up, in my opinion. And then you could say, oh, but you didn't do shit. But then, then I did do shit. And on top of that, the rest of the mod team gave me zero response whatsoever. And yeah, I had no response from the mod team. So they don't even give a shit. Or they didn't even look like they gave a shit. And then I find out that I'm getting framed for them threatening to raid someone else's server. Which means these people aren't, someone in the community has now, whether it's them or not, but then again, from what I've heard, a lot of them got banned from that server too. So why would they be trusted? But someone in the community is trying to frame me for raiding Discord servers after me and a friend's Discord server just got raided over the span of 3 days. And then it gets even worse, because then you know what I find out. I then get sent, so then I go into Shamar's DMs. I tweak the fuck out on this guy, because now I'm pissed, because this guy's the ringleader for the group. So it's like, you need to back the fuck off, buddy. Then we have a chit chat after I go off on him, and then we find out that he was actually innocent in the entire thing. It was completely orchestrated by Clark the Apple user, or Jeffrey Epstein, or Benjamin Netanyahu, since those are all of his internet aliases. So, yeah, so then I get a screenshot sent to me from their group chat where this was all orchestrated on Friday, and I see that this fucker Clark had an entire hit list of servers to raid. So then I took action and I went to Discord about it. I don't know if Discord's going to do anything. They probably won't. Hopefully they will. But then again, I don't even know. Because for some reason you can't report an account for raiding, which is really fucking stupid. So then I had to put my server on lockdown for about the entire week. Until last night when I took it off of lockdown. And what is lockdown? It's when I make it so that if anyone joins a server, they're automatically kicked. And if anyone makes an invite, they get banned or punished if they're a mod or something. Why do I do it like that instead of just pausing invites? Simple. Trust. It's a simple way of exposing who I can trust or not. And in this community, especially after you've heard about all this bullshit, trust is a very important fucking thing. So that's why I give everybody a chance to break the rules. Because if they do it, I know who to trust or not. But anyway, so then yesterday, as I'm editing the Lightning Cup video, I look in my emails because I heard that Instagram got a bunch of passwords leaked and shit. So then I thought that, and I heard that people were getting emails of requests to change their password. So then I look in my emails because I'm curious to see if I got that email. I didn't. Instead, I got some email from some Spanish-Turkish dude saying this. Tristan, just want to tell you that you should die right now. You're a burden, more than a burden. You have no right to use the internet. You're an imbecile. Sincerely, and then blank, because I can't say the name. And then but you know who you are if you're watching this. And then there was another email that I moved to my trash, so I can't show it, from the same person that said, go mate with Mark Zuckerberg. That one was kind of stupid. But this really exposes an underlying issue within this community. All my YouTube channel and my username and like my online alias has been known for since this game came out was being a part of the Mario Kart community. I have not gotten in any political debates with anybody, and any political discussions I have had, it's with nobody that would send me death threats. So it's clear that this is coming from the Mario Kart community. And this is before the raid. So what the fuck is going on? And this exposes something in the Mario Kart community. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, my server and my channel shouldn't have to put up with this shit. When are people gonna wake up and realize that there's serious changes that need to be made within this whole fucking community? Because especially in my Discord server has been a drama hotspot since October. And there's nothing I can do about it. I just removed a channel that everybody loved because I had to. I can't let the people in my server get away with doing this shit. Because even before Shamar's friend group caused all this, people in my server were still doing stupid shit. So, and this just takes the cake. Now my server gets raided for 3 days straight. The people that raided it had a fucking hit list of servers to raid. Give me a fucking break. And I'm getting death threats. These people want me dead, guys. Let that sink in. These people want me dead. Or if you're brain rotted, these people want me Charlie Kirk, bro. If you're a brain rotted dumbass. But if you're a TikTok dude, they want me unalived. Or if you're normal, they want me dead or they want me killed. They want me dead. They want me dead. They are wishing death on me. They want Luigi dead. And this isn't the first time that people have wanted me dead. I got in a beef with some guy over the YouTube Shorts colonization. It wasn't even meant to be a beef. I made a joke about how it wouldn't work. And this guy fucking tweaked the fuck out on me. And they got a whole bunch of people to start raiding my comment sections on YouTube. So then as a test, I said, I'm gonna kill myself. And these people actually celebrated my post saying it. Of course, I wasn't gonna actually kill myself, which I later revealed to them. But these people wanted me to kill myself. And now these people want me dead. Guys, this is a serious fucking problem in this community. There's already been one major death threats incident in this community that I was also partially involved with. But I never told people because people took something that I said way out of context and went and wished death on people over it, which was fucking retarded. And I wasn't even told about it. I wasn't even told about it or anything. Because this whole community is just no communication unless you're fighting. This community sucks. And now my channel and my Discord server just came under fire for 3 days straight. Another friend of mine got it way worse in just 2 hours. And turns out that our servers were on a hit list this whole time. And now people want me dead. Since January 2nd, this was coming towards my channel, and I didn't know about it. So now, I'm going to have to take up even more useless storage on my phone to, download the Gmail app so I can actually get notifications. Since now, especially with my YouTube channel almost getting purged and I had no idea, now I need to get notified for my emails. Because I need to know when people are going to be wishing me death. If that doesn't sound fucking retarded to you, I don't know what does. Okay? So here's what's going to happen. Me and my mod team, which I will ping them about shortly after I finish this voiceover, we are going to start an investigation and we're going to start making files for this shit. I'm going to call them the Clarkstein files, since it was Clark, the Apple user, that started this, and his other alias that was a part of the raid was Jeffrey Epstein. So think of it as a funny meme / serious shit. And it's going to cover a lot of the bullshit that's happened in the server, since we need to know everything now, and we need to just finally get it all out there. And the files, yes, they will released, they will be censored in order to stop certain things. The mod team will have access to the uncensored files, but that's it. See ya.